Cleaning content used to be normal.
People can give cleaning instructions that may or may not fill your house with mustard gas.
Like how the CleanTok genre has sterilized itself into something frightening.
So TikTok really messed up cleaning. Between videos of people making poison, people cleaning gravestones, and people telling us to clean toilets with ice,
Bro, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning you. There's certainly a lot of bad cleaning content on TikTok that I have no business watching. However, I promised my brother I would teach him how to clean. You see, a couple of weeks ago, I was playing Minecraft with my brother. Everything was going great until he made me mad and I burned down his house.
No, my house, what did you do?
After that, the only way he would talk to me is if I taught him something he always wanted to learn. Cleaning. So I had to jump back into the world of CleanTok to find some videos to show my brother and to talk about some of the issues I have with it. But I found out pretty quickly that CleanTok is still way out of hand. But let's flash back to a few days when I first started this journey. A bit back, I was at my sink looking through CleanTok videos for my brother when I stumbled across this. I don't know if it's just me, but this video makes me want to gag. I mean, this person is playing in this toilet like it's a sandbox, which is a really weird sentence to say out loud, but they are quite literally making poison. And I don't want to assume that I know what kind of chemical is being made here, because last time I assumed, I got corrected by literally like everybody and their grandma.
This is where I realized I messed up. The fumes were too strong.
So during the course of this video, she just casually created mustard gas.
Chloramine and mustard gas are distinct compounds.
That ain't mustard gas, homeboy. That's chlorine gas.
You don't make mustard gas by combining things with bleach.
But seeing this reminded me how actually crazy and low-key harmful CleanTok is. But Jordan, what's so bad about CleanTok? I'm so glad you asked. Actually, you asked. What? CleanTok is teaching us how to make poison. This person is pouring literally every single chemical that exists into this bathtub. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just say that I don't think bath time is fun with this person. And apparently they don't want any brand to feel sad and left out that it wasn't in this video. So they've got Ajax, Fabuloso, Clorox, Dawn, and then whatever this is. And there's no way that this is safe at all. We can't see the person's face here either, but I have to assume they're wearing some kind of gas mask, because if this was me, I would literally pass out. Hey, you caught me at an embarrassing moment. What are you doing? Just making deadly chemicals. I see. Am I allowed to ask why? Yeah, I guess if you want to. Okay, cool. So are you gonna tell me why? Oh, I just thought you were asking if you were allowed to. I didn't know you actually wanted to know. Oh yeah, I do. Hello? And not to sound like a boomer, but technology is going to destroy the kids. Imagine some young kid is watching this either because they find it satisfying or they just randomly stumble across it, but then they feel like they want to do this, they want to participate in CleanTok, and then they end up gassed out and passed out. That wouldn't be good. That definitely would not be good. There are just so many chemicals in there. And actually, when I was scrolling through the TikTok videos, I noticed a lot of videos were similar to this, where people were just mixing a ton and another ton of chemicals together. And the thing is, they're all making poison. They're all making some kind of poison that I'm not gonna try to guess what it is, but they're making it. I'm not sure how someone can see this and not feel sick to their stomach. And I'm also surprised that this toxic concoction hasn't eaten its way through this person's glove. There's definitely some goblins living in there. But if we zoom out and look at this from a high level, we're literally being shown how to make poison. And in many of these videos, there's not even any disclaimer or anything. They're just making poison. And I get that some people think these videos are just satisfying and they enjoy watching them, but I feel like the downside probably outweighs the upside. But after the initial shock wore off, I decided to use one of these videos as a way to teach my brother about cleaning. How to properly clean like an expert.
Yeah, nice clean dog.
Now let's teach you how to clean. I've broken this presentation into 3 very important steps to help simplify cleaning.
Let me get a notepad, gotta take some notes.
The following presentation follows standard presentation guidelines, that's SPG.
SPG, okay, let me write that down.
The standard. You don't have to write that one down,
SPG.
That one's not important.
I got it.
Okay. The first important thing you wanna know about cleaning, don't mix chemicals, because when you mix chemicals, you can make dangerous toxins that can harm you. you.
Mix chemicals.
No, you don't mix chemicals.
But
Like
what if I'm trying to be more efficient, right?
that can be very dangerous. And I have an example I want to show you that will kind of, that may demonstrate that. So as you can see, this guy is pouring a bunch of stuff into a toilet, a bunch of different chemicals.
Pretty sure this person is putting more chemicals in his toilet than I have in my entire household.
Yeah, there's a lot going in there.
Is the toilet dry now? Is it like a barren wasteland in there? I see zero liquid.
I guess that's a good question. Well, there's liquid in it now. So don't do this. You don't want to do this.
All right.
So now that we've gone through that first example, it's time for a quiz. This is why you're taking notes.
Got them right here. Notes right here.
What safety standards should you follow when cleaning with chemicals? A, just wear sunglasses and hope for the best. B, the globally harmonized system and OSHA's hazard communication standard. C, ask your coworker who once watched a video about bleach. Or D, mix as many chemicals as possible to see which one smells the strongest.
So, based on my teachings, normally when you have strong odors, the chemicals are much more potent and stronger. Based on all that, I think I would have to go with C because honestly, I'm not too sure.
I don't know if you want to like read through the answer choices again, or maybe you feel confident about C.
Yeah, because I don't really wear sunglasses, so A really doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, no, that's true. The correct answer was B.
Pretty sure you're just
Yeah,
making up letters at this point, but
So if right, we can move on to the next section, but if wrong, which unfortunately in this case we were wrong, you have to pay a $50 retraining fee to the conductor of the test, which coincidentally in this case is me. So I don't know like how you want to go about that. So once I decided that I was sufficiently educated in how to create poison, I decided to go to another side of CleanTok. And it didn't take long to find another reason that I think CleanTok is getting way out of hand. CleanTok gives bad advice. Now look, I'm not the president of good advice, not by any means, but sometimes I just see advice that's so bad that I'm like, there's no way that this can be good. And there's a lot of that on CleanTok where people show you a better way you can clean something, or they give you some kind of life hack. And then it ends up that it's not good and it's a bad life hack and that you probably shouldn't do it. That's right, if you want to clean your toilet, just put ice in it. Such a life hack, that's a good one. At least according to the guy who's making chemical Kool-Aid in his toilet. But that's what I'm talking about. This whole putting ice in your toilet thing is a trend I've seen going around CleanTok a lot. And I mean, it looks good. It looks like a good trend. It looks like it might work. You know, maybe it reaches hard to get places, or maybe it just helps with cleaning the toilet in general, right? Maybe it helps. No, ice is not an effective cleaning agent for toilets. Which to me, that is such a funny thing to read. Like, I'd like to imagine that some guy was just so mad that people kept putting ice in toilets that he felt like he had to make an article on it.
Are you okay, honey?
No, I'm not. These people keep making videos about putting ice in toilets.
Oh no.
I didn't go to school for 8 years, fight in 3 different wars, and run for state congress just to see this tomfoolery.
Well, you know, maybe you should do something about it.
You know what? I will. So there's people who give bad advice, but maybe they don't know it's bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, you know, we learn, we grow, we develop. But then there are people who are giving good advice, they receive it, and then they just actively reject it. Videos like this, I can't tell if they're being serious or not. I mean, sometimes they're rage bait, sometimes they're not. You never know. It's hard to tell if they're serious. But she's putting so many different things on her floor. It's like she went out to the garage, grabbed anything she could find that even remotely resembled a cleaning solution, and then she poured it on her floor to make whatever this is. It's disgusting. The thing is though, cleaning wooden floors with excessive water and chemicals, which seems to be the case here, is like a known thing to be bad for wooden floors because you can get mold. It's a known thing. And that's not my dumb brain saying that, it's Google's dumb brain saying that. And this is so bad to me because it's not like we're just giving people bad advice that wastes their time and their energy. but we're giving them advice that actively is going to cost them a lot of money. Specifically, in this case, if you get mold in your wooden floor. Then there's just people who constantly make videos about it, and then there's people who fall for it, which I would probably fall for it if I didn't know that mold would be caused by this. Which this is another clip I showed to my brother to help him on his cleaning journey.
So point number 2 of being an expert cleaner is ensure you only follow good advice. Make sure you write that one down.
Yes. Ask coworker for answer.
Yeah.
Ask.
I don't know why you're taking notes on something you said yourself, but example, here it is.
What's up with like toilet specifically? Like, am I just learning how to clean a toilet?
Well, they say once you clean a toilet, you can clean anything.
Clean toilet, clean.
Yeah, write that one down.
Putting a little bit of color in there, I see.
Yeah, he's cleaning.
What happened to the ice?
It's so clean that it's gone.
No ice.
Wait, what are you taking notes on? Oh.
A clean toilet means there's no ice in your toilet.
Yeah, well, so this is an example of something you don't want to do.
Yes, how to clean a toilet.
No, so it's good to clean your toilet. It's just you don't want to put ice in it. So now we have another quiz for the second question.
No.
Are you ready?
No.
What should you not do if you're not following the GHS or HCS?
Uh-oh.
A, failing to not misunderstand unlabeled containers that might not contain unidentified substances. B, not refusing to wear improper PPE when you definitely shouldn't not be cautious. C, choosing to avoiding safe practices you shouldn't disregard. Or D, not remembering to avoid not forgetting that unsafe storage isn't never a bad idea. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking whoever wrote this might need to go back to English class. We have C is that you're choosing to avoiding, which means you're going straight into safe practices.
Mm-hmm.
So C is going around basically saying you're avoiding the avoiding of doing good things.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have to lock in C. C is my final answer.
C is your final answer? Okay, let's reveal the answer.
Yeah.
Correct answer is none. It is a trick question. You should always follow procedures.
Isn't that what C is?
If right, you move on to the next section, but if wrong, you spin the wheel of doom. So we'll just spin it and see kind of what happens.
No.
You landed on give test conductor $10 and spin again.
Why are you conductor? Are you like running a train?
If the presentation was a train, then I'd be running that. So we'll just go ahead and spin this again. All right, move on to next presentation section.
Only 10 bucks.
Oh, I think I just got a call that we have to spin it again. So.
Oh, I do now. Interesting. Oh, see, it doesn't lie. It doesn't lie.
I just got another call saying that there was like a wheel messed up or something. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever though. We'll go to the next section.
So we've seen people make poison, we've seen people give bad advice, but what happens when CleanTok leaves the home and it starts creating some ethically questionable scenarios? While looking through CleanTok, still flabbergasted by some of what I was seeing, I noticed something that I think may not be very good. People cleaning random graves. So this one actually took me back a little bit because I couldn't quite figure out exactly why this made me feel weird and why exactly it made me feel icky, but it did.
I'm at the graveyard at night, cleaning this abandoned grave for free. I have so many questions in my head. What happened? How did this grave get so dirty? Who's buried here? Her name's Bienvenida. Wow. Her name is welcome in Espanol. Wait a minute. Her grave should be welcoming too. But right now, this is the dirtiest grave I've ever seen. That's so unfair. Everyone deserves a beautiful resting place. Bienvenida died on July 23rd, 1980. Her star sign is Aries. My best friend is an Aries.
I have so many different feelings about this side of CleanTok. Like, is it ethical to clean a random grave without permission? Which maybe she has permission, I mean, I don't know. But also in a way, it seems very disrespectful to be doing what she's doing. I feel like there should almost be a certain level of respect when dealing with graves and deceased people, but she turns it into this kind of like silly Barbie thing. She has this whole Barbie vibe, just using pink stuff, pink cleaning solutions. It looks almost like cake icing, and she just turns it into this whole weird thing. Also, why is she there at night? That's such a random time to go. Like, did she get kicked out during the day so she snuck back in at night? I don't know, it's just random. But at the same time, I get wanting to clean graves as a way to honor the dead, but this just seems like a weird way to go about it. But I don't know, what are your thoughts on that? I don't really know how I feel about it, so leave Leave your thoughts below, I wanna know. Another thing that I noticed with these types of videos, which is really random, is that a lot of times they add some level of mystery to these videos.
Geraldine's marker stood out to me for some reason, and I felt compelled to clean it. I learned that she tragically perished as the result of a car crash. But I also discovered that we share common ancestors. Her 3 ex-great-grandparents are my 5 ex-great-grandparents, Daniel Green Saunders and Frances Elizabeth Davis. I'm left wondering if maybe somehow I knew she was family.
Like, they ask all these questions about this video and they turn it into some kind of like true crime or true crime adjacent feeling thing, which I don't know, maybe instead of randomly speculating about this person's life, being at the risk of being disrespectful, why don't you like do research into who this person is and who they are, what they actually did, instead of randomly speculating about it? But I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm a fuddy-duddy, I don't know. But then I thought, maybe this can be a valuable lesson to my brother.
This is the third point on how to become an expert cleaner. Always clean ethically.
Yep. Clean. I don't understand the cleaning ethically part, but yep.
This is an example.
Again, example.
This person's cleaning a grave.
I see. This is not the angle I was thinking.
So the issue people have with this is they feel like it's kind of disrespectful to just clean random graves, assuming this guy doesn't have permission.
I didn't even know this was like a thing.
Yeah, it's all over TikTok.
But also, like, isn't that just like the upkeep of like a graveyard? I'm assuming you have people that kind of work and make sure you like maintain the area.
The thing is, like, these are just random people who do this. They don't work for the graveyard or even know the family or anything.
I would be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna have a big problem with going around cleaning people's graves.
What if this person didn't want their grave cleaned?
I mean, I feel like you would need to like have something stating on the gravestone, hey, don't clean my gravestone.
But that might just clutter up the gravestone.
But isn't all the gunk also cluttering the gravestone?
I guess you have a point there. Quiz time.
Oh man.
I'm not a mop, though I help things shine. Ignore me once and you'll pay over time.
What kind of quiz is this?
I don't wear gloves, but I tell you to. Skip me and chemicals might skip safety too. What am I? A, Steve the janitor.
Okay.
He's seen things.
Jeez.
B, the wet floor sign everyone walks past. C, the safety data sheet. Or D, the voice in your head saying, I'm sure mixing bleach and ammonia is fine.
I am not a mop, though I help things shine, which Steve does. The voice in my head also definitely makes things shine. Safety data sheets, those are a myth. And then wet floor signs everyone walks past. They can't be shining because no one even knows they're there. So we're already down to A and D. Ignore me once and you'll pay overtime, which still leaves to A. Skip me and chemicals might skip safely too. I'm gonna have to go Steve.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, Steve doesn't wear gloves.
The answer is C, the safety data sheet. If right, instantly become a certified cleaning person, but unfortunately, if wrong, start the presentation from the beginning until all answers or until all questions are answered. Correct. So
no,
I tried to help you learn.
I can't clean.
Kind of sucks. I mean, your house is burnt down. You can't clean. But what would you rate your quiz experience?
Floor Clementine gases.
Oh, why not 5?
Because I still disagree with you at C, and you said it was a trick question.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like it was a really good presentation. You know, it was really strong.
It was until we got to that question.
All right, well, you're not certified to clean, and we have to do this again.
Toilet.
CleanTok is just such a weird space, and there's still so much more to discover between the poison and the bad advice, and there's just a whole world out there of weird CleanTok things going on. But let me know what you think. Am I wrong, or is there something you want to add? Did I miss something? Comment below. And if you want to see more weird TikTok stuff, check out this video right here. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.